talking about it now, like I'm even still having anxiety talking about it, honestly. At that point, if I didn't leave Nigeria at that point, is it I would have died of panic attack, of anxiety, or something would have just happened. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Temmiy, and if this is your first time stopping by, hi, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you all are doing awesome in this period that we are actually isolating ourselves and being indoors. Although it's a normal life for me, like that's what I do on a daily basis, that's what I do with my life on normal. Okay, so going on to the video, like today's video is something I've been meaning to talk about for a long time. I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. I'm not trying to make anybody scared. It's just what it is, and I feel like I'm actually ready to talk about it. That's why I'm talking about it now. So today I'm going to talk about my horror story on why I left Nigeria. Yes. If you are not subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button on the screen and support your girl. Like, your girl is coming full force this 2020. Regardless of what's going on in the world, like we're ready, full force fire. I need to drink because this is a lot of story. It's a lot of story. My sole purpose of coming to Canada was to school. I wanted to come on school. So in 2015, I started putting in my applications to come to Canada and all that good stuff. I was just tired of that country. Like, I have seen it all. At that point, I've seen it all. I've worked in a bank, I've worked in an oil and gas company, I've worked in a telecommunication company, I've worked in a construction company. So like at that point, I've like done everything, and I'm like, see, this place is really not for me, because I finished NYC in 2013, and in the space of 2013 till 2016, when I finally left, I worked in 4 different places. Yes, I worked at 4 different places, and I'm like, you know what? I'm really done. I think I want to go to Canada. So I spoke to my mom about it, and like she gave in, and she's like, okay, let's just give this a shot. And yes, I started talking to agencies and all that. It was kind of stressful because I was done at that point. It was something I could do myself, but I guess I gave in for agencies, and they just did me anyhow. Honestly, they did me like very somehow. The point of this video is I want to share my horror story with you guys. My reason at that point, if I didn't leave Nigeria at that point, is it I would have died of panic attack, of anxiety, or something would have just happened. Before your girl left Nigeria, like I was this I'm a street girl, nothing can happen to me, we can do anything at whatever time we want to do it, blah 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 blah, all this good stuff. But at this point I was talking about, your girl got humbled. Like, I was really humbled. They humbled my sorry ass. I left him that day and I was going to see someone. I was going to my husband. He was in Nigeria at that point. Normally, from where I live to where I was going, I was just supposed to take like a 2,500 naira, which is about $10 taxi. It's not supposed to take a $10 taxi. So I got to the bus stop, and I'm like, they call it bus stop, like, but yeah, I got to the road, I got to the bus park, whatever you guys want to call it. But yeah, I got to the bus stop, and when I got there, I started stopping different taxis, and they were like, oh, 3,000, 3,500. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? If I get BRT from here now to CMS, 100 naira. From CMS to where I'm going to is another 100 naira. That's 200 naira. You guys want to collect 3,000 from me? Like, I'm a Lagos girl. You guys cannot even do me shit. Like, I'm going to use the bus, so I'll just take another bus. So I took a bus. So I took a bus from there to Ipaja bus stop. From Ipaja bus stop, I took another bus to, I can't remember. I think I took a bus. I can't remember the name of this place. It's been a while. Okay, I took a bus to Underbridge Ikeja. Yes, I took a bus to Underbridge Ikeja. Look at the waka dubi I was doing. Instead of me to just take a straight taxi straight to where I was going. So I took a bus to Underbridge Ikeja. Ikeja is on the mainland in Lagos State, Nigeria. So I took a bus to Ikeja. When I got to Ikeja, I took another bus to Ojuelegba. Yes, yeah, I took another bus to Ojuelegba. So when I was in the Ojuelegba bus, I'm like, I'm almost at my destination. What's the point in taking a taxi from Ojuelegba? So when I got to Ojuelegba again, I had to stop. So I took another bus to Costain instead of CMS because I didn't see CMS at Ojuelegba. So I had to take like another bus to Costain. So when I got to Costain, that was where it happened, guys. That was where your sister got trampled. While waiting at the BRT station, the next day I just saw this bus coming and said CMS, CMS, CMS. That's how they call it in Lagos. And it's Lagos really. So it's like CMS, CMS, CMS. So I just hopped on the bus. Immediately I hopped on the bus, the guy that sat beside me just started smiling. I looked at him weird, like, hey, what's your problem? Why is this one smiling? Lagos guys, we started again. So immediately the guy started smiling. I looked left. I saw that I was the only female in the bus. That was where I got doomed. Like, I knew I'd gotten into the wrong bus. So these guys, immediately they got on the bridge. I could not even say stop or I wanted to come down or anything. Immediately they got on the bridge, they just closed the bus door, and I knew I was in for it. Next thing, they just started screaming, put your, like, talking about it now, like, I'm even still having anxiety talking about it now, honestly. So he closed the bus door, so I had to, like, he said, everybody put your face down, blah 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 blah, started making noise and all. So apparently it was just two of us that were passengers in the car, in the bus. The other people, they were like gang members. So I put my head down. The next thing, one just came from nowhere, just hit my face, and blood just, I had like blood stuck in my eyes. That was not even the worst part. I was like, oh my god, these guys might end up killing me. Is it that they kill me? Is it that they do shit with me? But like, I was just thinking like different things in my head, and I'm like, okay, this is the end of it for me. God, I know I've been a very, 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 very nonchalant girl. I know I've lived life like there was no tomorrow. I know that I just started saying to myself that, okay, this is the end for me. Like, I didn't have a choice. There was nothing I could do at this point. I could not call anybody because they took my phone. Okay, that point, my application to Canada was already in process. Like, it was in the embassy, and Canada does not take your passport while you're applying for visa. So my passport was in my bag. I know, dumb, right? Yeah, I know. So my passport was in my bag. So they took my bag, they searched my bag, they took all my money, they took everything from my bag. They took my shoes from me. They collected my shoes from me. They collected my phone. They collected my gold chain, my wristwatch, my perfume. I just got a perfume there. It was really nice. I missed the perfume actually. So they took everything from me. Then the guy in front was kind of touching me funny. Then the guy beside me, was touching me funny. So the guy in front was like, what else do you want from this girl? You collected everything. Then I had like an iPhone 6S. Yes, I had an iPhone 6S then. So like, you've collected everything from this girl. If we are going to sell this phone, we're going to sell it for big money, blah, blah, blah. Just let her go. So they started arguing. So the bus driver is like, woo, did you people carry that? Making people argue and all that. So they're like, now this girl, now this ashewo girl, blah, 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 blah. Just like, I beg, drop her, Joe. Situations like that, guys, stories that I've heard, when you're going to drop people, they just push them off the bus, or they just push them into the lagoon or something, because they dropped me on 3rd Mainland Bridge at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. That was when they dropped me on 3rd Mainland Bridge. Guys, I was scared to death. Like, I felt like that was the end of my life, because this guy could have just pushed me into the water. Like, it's a big lagoon. It's like the 3rd largest bridge in West Africa, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please quote me. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I mean, so like, they could have just pushed me into the lagoon and all that. So, but really, at that point, I don't know if I prayed. I can't remember if I was praying or not. But like, yeah. So they dropped me. Immediately they dropped me. I couldn't even remember to say thank God or whatever, because I'm like, this is part 2. Look at where these guys dropped me at this time of the night, because anything can just happen to you there. Those ones have done their own, they've gone. You could meet like another set of people, because that place is a very dangerous place to be at that time. Even in the afternoon, who walks on Third Milan Bridge? Like, nobody. So I started running. I crossed to the other side, going back to VI, to Ikoyi. I was running, I was crying, I was really, really terrified and all that. So I saw this, it's called Keke Napep, like all these small tricycles that operate in Lagos. So I saw this Keke Napep coming. My fear was, oh, this is another person, this is another gang. That was what was in my mind. But apparently, it was a soldier. It was a soldier. I was going to the barracks at Falun. So the soldier just stopped me, and the soldier was like, why? What are you doing on this bridge at this time of the night? Why are you here? Are you not scared of your life? I started crying. I told him what happened. When I told him what happened, it was like I should come into the tricycle that's going to drop me at Falun so I could find my way. I'm like, you're one of them. I'm not coming. Please don't touch me. You're one of them. You're one of them. He's like, look at my ID card. I'm not one of them. I'm actually a soldier. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay. So I got into the tricycle. Then I got to the barracks. Then this soldier wanted me to go into the barracks with him again. He was like, make you follow me inside. Like, come inside with me. I'm like, to do what? I just jumped out of the tricycle. Like, are you okay? Like, I escaped one death. You want me to go inside the barracks with you? I'm not going. So I jumped out and was like, go, just get out. Ungrateful girl or something. I'm like, you must be mad. You must be really mad, man. You must be mad. So I jumped out. So another soldier saw me at the gates crying, because they took everything I had. I didn't have money. I didn't have anything. I didn't have a phone. I could not contact anybody. So they took everything I had. And if I had stopped any taxi at that point, they won't carry me, because they'll feel like the way I was looking, they already scattered my hair. They took my shoes. I was walking barefoot. Like, it was really crazy. So next thing, these guys. Okay, so the soldier now said, you now stop the taxi for me and told the taxi what happened to me, like, take her to her destination. When she gets there, she'll pay you. So that was how I got to my destination. I saw my husband. Immediately I knocked and he's like, who is this? I'm like, Temmiy. He saw me. I just said, you've been robbed. Next thing, I just started crying. And guys, I'll be honest with you, at that point I had not gotten my visa. I had been rejected like 2 times before. And I'm like, if this guy's rejecting me again at this point, after all that's happened to me, like, it's the end for me, because I was already scared. I couldn't. That bus I entered that day was the second to the last bus I entered, because there was one day, this was what happened. I was not working again at this point. I quit working, and I'd exhausted all my money. Like, I exhausted everything I had on Uber, because I was taking Uber everywhere, because I could not enter bus. I was really scared. Anytime I'm at the bus stop and I want to take a bus, I see the same guys in every bus I see. Like, I was seeing these guys every time. Whenever I'm on Third Milan Bridge, even if I'm with family and people I trust, like, I'm really, really scared, like anything could happen to me. Then these guys, next thing, every bus I see enter, every bus I see, I'm seeing these guys. So I had exhausted all my money, and I needed to go to my agency then to like get some documents, blah blah blah, for my application. No, I'd gotten my visa at this point. Okay, so they sent me a confirmation that I got my visa, but I needed a document to take back to VFS for clarification. So I had to go to my agent's office. Guys, this particular day, I was at the bus stop for 1 hour. I was at the bus stop for over 1 hour. Buses kept coming, going to my destination, but I'm like, I'm seeing the same guys in this bus. I'm seeing the same guys in this bus. I'm seeing the same guys in this bus. So there was this same bus that went and came back and saw me, like, don't you have where you're going to? Why are you still here? You've been here. You were here when I was going. You're here again. Don't you have where you're going to? I'm like, that's your business. Please just go. To cut long story short, after staying there for 1 hour, I had to take another Uber. Like, I had to take another Uber. So guys, after I got my visa, after I got my passport, and it was confirmed that my visa was on it, guys, you needed to know how happy I was, because I was just done. I was done. My visa came at the right time. Like, I was just ready to leave. Like, I was really, really ready to leave. And I I really don't want to remember this every time, but I just wanted to share this story that if you're in Lagos State, guys, please try and be safe. And because these guys, I know that this period that people are not working now and everything is going to be really cold in the States, there's really low flow of cash and all that. I know that these guys might want to be out there and do shit, but guys, please try and take precautions and be safe. I actually came out to talk about this story because of what is going on in the world right now. Guys, please try and be safe, try and be cautious of whatever kind of bus you want to get into, because I know it's not everybody that can afford to like use Uber or own a car or something. So in case you're going to be using the bus, I'm talking to like the younger ones, in case you're going to be using the bus, please try and take precautions. Try and look at the bus very well and see who is inside, because if almighty Temmiy, the Lagos girl, can be robbed, can enter, they call those buses one chance, can enter one chance. Trust me, anybody can, because I was too street smart to have gotten to that kind of bus. But yeah, what has happened, guys. I'm sharing this story so that you guys can be cautious and you guys can be safe. So yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Tell me if any of you have experienced it, whether Nigeria or wherever. Let me know if you guys have experienced it and my visa came at the right time, and here I am, and I couldn't be more grateful to God for like the timing when it came and all that. Like, it made me appreciate God more. So guys, if it has happened to you before, let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to sympathize with me also, let me know in the comment section below. If you're still here now, give me a heart in the comment section. I love you. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next one.